Ladies and gentlemen, support for this podcast is brought to you by Market Squawk, powered by livesquawk.co.uk for all of your on-demand, data-driven needs. Any asset class, come and go as you please. Get all of the data that you possibly want. If you're punting gold because of a war, Denz, crypto, you got any yet?
No? Well, yeah and no.
Okay, right, fine.
He's going to buy Twitter next.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to get... Mate. Support for this podcast is also brought to you by xbrain.co.uk. Enter promo code Fighting Words on checkout on any Xbrain related product to save 30%. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by one of our favourites, if not our favourite. Too sharp, too hench, too handsome, hair's looking too strong. Geezer. Oi. Denzel Bentley's back.
One more week and it gets done. What
are you doing to it?
Just got to play it backwards for the fight, innit?
Oh, yeah. You're 2 weeks out, innit?
Yeah, 2 weeks out, yeah. Fucking not family, bro. Fuck that forever.
Yeah, we're going to get into that in a big way. Now, all three of us was at Wembley Stadium on Saturday, right?
I swear.
Yeah. I don't know where you were, but obviously, you know, like we were there. I don't know. I don't want to play the game of like who had the better seats, but whatever.
But it was definitely you.
You had a better. Rob probably had a better seat still.
Bro, we got a nosebleed from how high we were. Like,
oh, for real?
It was good. It was amazing though, right? Now, the favourite part of the night for me, bar the knockout, was for where me and young Mr. Streets were. About 6 rows down, there was one geezer, because those like gangways are thin, aren't they? When you're walking in between, like when you're getting down the aisle, this one geezer was just like walking really well, but just vomiting as he walked. Like just literally just like step, puke, step, puke, step, puke. And he's just like walking, he's just walking past it, mate. That place was like,
and it was early doors too. This is like 7:30 p.m.
What time did I get there? I might have not been there yet. I got there like 8 o'clock. I was in the media box room place, so I think I wasn't.
You didn't get exposed to, mate. I saw so many people doing shovel. I'm sure I saw one geezer doing gack off of a fucking anti-bac station. Like it was wild. They were doing gear off of their hands in the queue for drinks. They were just animals. All of them smoking in the stadium, smoking in the toilets, like just brazen.
And the young ladies, I don't think realized how fucking cold it was. Based on what
freezing. Yeah, it was actually cold. But that's listen, 94,000 people. What are you gonna do? You can't stop all of them, anyways.
Yeah,
let them crack on with it, innit?
To some extent, yeah. But
that was sick though.
It was out of control, wasn't it?
Absolutely mad. Like the ring walks gassed me. I was like, nah. This is nuts. I was like, nah, this is mad. It was proper good though. But it took a while to fill up though. But when it did,
right?
We were joking. We were like, there cannot be this many people at the bar. But as soon as the main event started,
that's what I said.
They're fucking full.
I was like, yeah, man, they're gonna gas it, man. I was like, main event. I didn't see normal red seats. I said, yo, this is mad.
That's exactly what we were saying.
I said, yeah, mad.
It was like 2/3 full, wasn't it? Like, because I was saying to Streets, I was like, look, but and this is like during the Echo fight. This is co-main, mid co-main.
Mid co-main, mid co-main.
It's still relatively like quite empty.
Yeah.
Like the floor's full. It was madness.
The floor was full all night, but like all the other seats was like, they're probably gonna miss out a few of the top seats and blah blah blah, and bringing the cameras to make it look like they they didn't need to do none of that. It was ram packed.
I give them credit for putting Tommy early. Like, even though it's his brother, being like, you know what, you got to earn this shit, man. That was good. I like that.
It's true. That's true. Because they could easily try to use him as a selling point. Put him on later. Nah. It's good he went on. I missed all the fights anyway. I think I come in halfway through I was at low fight.
Mate, that was a fight.
He's a beast.
He's a little pit bull, isn't he?
But he's a beast.
He's a monster, isn't he?
I knew he was quite powerful. You could just tell when someone's compact in it, but I never seen him box.
He was one of them ones when they announced his name. I'm like, fuck, I remember that name. I've seen that guy fight, and I remember him being sick. And then so I was like, shit, that's the Pitbull.
What'd you make of the main event?
My main event was.
Do you enjoy it?
It wasn't boring, but it wasn't exciting.
Right.
Like you could.
Do you have a preference of who you wanted to win? Was you Team Dills or Team Tyson?
I didn't really have a preference. You know, you just kind of know who's winning and who's not. So there's no preference. In fact, you know what I mean? I just knew there was a number of reasons why I knew Fury was going to win, or why Dylan White couldn't beat Fury. Rather, you just put it like that. Like, you think about who wins, and you think about, okay, hold on, what can Dylan do to beat Fury? Nothing.
Yep.
What can Fury do to beat Dylan? Everything.
Anything.
So it was it was just one of those ones, isn't it? So it's like, I just got to enjoy. Let's just see the fight that White puts on. I just hope he makes a good account of himself. So it's like, boom, we have a sick fight, and listen, he can bounce back and do whatever when he's in a position to do what he wants to do. But if I'm being honest, I don't think he put on the best. You don't think he put out the best fight.
Yeah.
Nope.
And it's just a shame after all the excuses. Like he's
I was going to say, what was your take on that? Because like the replay, it was his head on a gypsy giant's fists that hurt him, not the fucking ring canvas. Like he hit the shoulder on the canvas. Then he's like, bro,
his head didn't hit the canvas. His head didn't hit the canvas.
His tooth hit the canvas.
He bounced off the canvas. But if he wasn't gone, that push wouldn't have sent him down.
No.
Exactly.
I'm going to say that you're a big man. Like the push ain't going to send you down. It might have made you stumble back, but it wouldn't have pushed you down that heavy, that hard. Like he fell pretty hard.
He fell hard.
Also, that push is a shitload better than a follow-up punch. Like it happens all the time.
100%. That happens all the time. So when you're saying illegal push, listen, I've seen Klitschko do it. I've seen Lennox do it. Like a lot of fighters do it. It's like, you're about to fall onto me and hold me. That's a little shove in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a full-blown push. It was a little shove. And on top of that, you can't complain about that push when you came out the blocks fighting dirty.
Yeah. There was a headbutt. There was some tying up.
Yeah. Chatting them saying, get on with it.
Hit on the break as well. They were like break and he was swinging.
Hit on the break, but then when something comes your way, you're saying, no, the ref didn't. No, the ref could have deducted points of view for doing that too. You know what I mean? It's a fight, bro. At the end of the day, it's a fight. It's going to get messy. It's going to get dirty. You both want to win. So you do what it takes, innit? And that's what it is, bro. Like, even if he did push you, just don't mention it. Just say, look, he hit me with a good shot. I didn't recover. It is what it is. Like, yeah, he did push me, but that's not the reason why he lost.
Yeah.
Not the reason why he lost. Because when he got up, he fell forward.
Yeah.
The push
What'd you make of him coming out southpaw? So I just thought that was a weird choice because, like, Fury, like,
threw me off.
He's a switch hitter. Like, Fury is as good in orthodox or southpaw. He just is that guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
because as soon as he switched southpaw, Dills was like, you know what? Fuck this, actually.
Yeah.
I think Dills was trying to make him feel like, oh, I could do it too. But it was like, for me, it was like Tyson Fury thinking, oh, you're not gonna fool me. Like, I know you can't box southpaw kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and like boxing southpaw when you're not a southpaw, it's very awkward throwing that backhand.
Yeah.
In the biggest fight of your life. In the biggest fight, the thing you've waited 1,000 days for.
Yeah, he wanted to try and confuse Fury, but Fury won't get confused. I think, if anything, that took more energy out of himself because he had to think too much.
Yeah.
And thinking takes it out of you a bit. While you're thinking and moving jittery and feinting and throwing that jab and thinking about the backhand, and you can't really throw it because when you throw it, you're going to come square. When he come out second round, after that, he was tired.
Yeah.
He was tired, you know what I mean? And as hard as he trained, maybe the occasion got to him, but he doesn't have the best engine. I've seen him gassed out too many times. Is that he doesn't have the best engine, but that must be the nerves. You know what I'm saying? That takes a couple.
Imagine fighting in front of 94,000. Like that's
enormous.
Listen,
I don't blame him. I'd be nervous. I don't blame him to be nervous. Fury's been at that level. You fought Wilder 3 times in Las Vegas or whatever. Like big stadiums. It's like those are big events, regardless of what it is like. White hasn't really been in a big event.
Yeah, he's had O2 fights, hasn't he? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, regardless of if it's 94,000 or not, it's just like you haven't been in big events. Like, you know, with big events, the build up around it, the atmosphere, everyone coming to your, like, all of that takes a lot of you. Like, damn. And then to top it off, it's 94,000. I ain't gonna lie, walking out there, I wouldn't be trying to look at anyone because I need to think there's no one there. 94,000 people, that's nuts. I won't lie to you. To perform in front of 94,000 people in itself is an achievement because that is nerve-wracking as hell.
Being in the crowd is an experience, let alone being the center of the fucking...
exactly that. Like, if all eyes are on you, anything happens, all you hear is, ooh. Come on, you can't ignore that.
You can't. And at that point as well, at that point of the night where everyone's had a few libations and they're very, very merry, and the DJ, whatever that DJ Majestic, whatever it was, and he's just putting on all of these songs where people are just giving it da la 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 la. The atmosphere is just ready, isn't it? And then you're gonna smash on a bit of Biggie and a bit of Sex Is on Fire, and the entire fucking crowd is singing it. And
best ring walk I've seen live in my life. Oh my days, that ring walk was sick. You know what's so mad? When he sat on that throne, he was feeling himself a bit, and he just got up and started running. I thought, oh my days.
Oh mate, the running got me. I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah, you just like, Deals, you need to start shadow boxing. Stay warm, son. This is going to get naughty really quick.
I to my cousin, I said, hey, there's no way he's losing this. Whatever bets you put on, cash out now. There's no way he's losing this. Oh, no. It was not sick atmosphere. Dylan's ring walk was sick as well, but
Dylan's ring walk was epic. It was it just wasn't, it was levels, isn't there?
It just wasn't Fury's,
But when he was doing the proper, he like fucking little nephewed him with the hand in the face, like, you stay back there, son. And you're like,
Now, the thing is like, now you've seen that, right? So we've seen him deal with Wilder, who, you know, not the most skilled, but definitely the most dangerous, right? We've seen him deal with Dillian. We've seen him, like, there's no point do you, like, for me personally, I don't want to see him fight AJ anymore, right? Like, AJ's got his own thing, and like, let him deal with Usyk. It's a PR disaster. I'm adamant that if he beats Usyk, no one's going to care, because they're going to be like, the geezer's fighting a war. What do you expect? Give him a rematch. Let's have a third one.
No, of course. I heard that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And if Usyk beats you whilst he's dealing with fighting a war, now what? Now what? Like,
but the thing is, though, that war might give him a different sense of motivation. You know what I mean?
That's more dangerous. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it's a lose-lose for AJ. Yeah. It's a massive lose-lose. So, like, I don't think Fury retires. I think he goes for... The only thing he hasn't done on that list, he's had all of the belts at one time. He hasn't had them all together. He's never been undisputed. There is nothing more validating and solidifying to... Listen, he's the best heavyweight since Lennox, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
I'll say that. I'll back that, right? Yeah. So the one thing he hasn't done is become undisputed. And if that's one fight away, why wouldn't you do that? So I would imagine that's what happens next.
But I think that only happens if AJ wins, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
If AJ wins. If AJ doesn't win, I don't think he has no interest in fighting Usyk. It's not like a British dust up. There's no what do you call
Still
it?
Undisputed though, Denz. Still undisputed.
It's undisputed, but I think bragging rights means more to him than undisputed. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
what's more bragging rights than being undisputed?
No, but he's won all the belts, like you said. I honestly think he just doesn't care. And plus, Usyk's a trickier fight. I'm not harder, but trickier fight. So it's like, he would just be like, hey, listen, I've done it all. I've won all these belts. I'm all right. I'm gone now. I've made a load of money. I'm good. AJ now, he can actually say, yeah, I beat you, that's Golden Boy. Or the two best of the era fought and I won. You can't now doubt it and say, oh, but AJ could have caught him and blah, blah. There's no what ifs or there's no ifs or buts. There's no what ifs or this could happen or that could happen and blah, blah, blah. I beat your Golden Boy. That's it. With Usyk, there's no interest like for him, because it's like, there's no bragging rights. Cool, I'll be undisputed, but I've won all these belts already anyway. It's Usyk. I won't earn as much money as if I was fighting AJ. It's a trickier fight. And it's like, I can get away without fighting him with no one questioning why I didn't fight him.
Yeah.
With AJ, in years to come, when they're all retired and stuff, and you're looking at, well, depending on AJ's career, how he moves on from here, the two best heavyweights of the era coming out of Britain, the two best British heavyweights coming out of the era, they didn't fight. And it's like, yo, what's this about? Like, why are you fighting? The two best of the era didn't fight. Cool, we all think Fury's better. Depending on what AJ does from here, he might go on to actually be undisputed and do more. Then you can start questioning it like, oh,
but that's with an asterisk though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's with an asterisk, 100% with an asterisk. But you will get these guys, these hardcore fans that would always find an argument. It will just be like, okay, Fury was the better fighter, but AJ had a better career. So now how do you separate the two? You got to go and bang them out, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's just like Floyd and Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was done, wasn't it? It didn't need to be done.
Exactly. When they fought, if they didn't fight, people will still be arguing now, saying Pacquiao better than Floyd. Floyd needed to beat Pacquiao or one or the other to say that, look, whatever you say, whatever your career, whoever won the most divisions, world title, fight of the decade or whatever, I beat him, I'm better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can all say, I know you're better, but you didn't fight.
I mean, to be honest, I just think like the Usyk AJ rematch, I wouldn't be shocked if AJ won. I would like AJ to win. I think it'd be good for the sport if AJ wins, and you know they probably would pay Usyk step aside money, and then you're right, they would go for undisputed because that's an enormous money fight, right?
It's an enormous money fight. That's a massive fight.
Crazy money fight. You need a bigger stadium than Wembley for that one.
I don't doubt
100%.
though for a second Fury vacates, fights Ngannou to drive the money up as his comeback fight, like Floyd did, like millions of people done before, and then just sweep him up. He'll be. I don't think.
I have a feeling.
Go on.
Sorry, go on. You go.
No, I was just going to say, like, I feel like he wouldn't be the type of person to be like, I need a belt to get the bargaining chips. If he's retired, he'll just come back and be like, look, I'll winner takes all.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. But at the same time, I don't think he'll vacate until he sees who wins out of Fury and
that's true.
AJ and
Usyk.
Because if he'd really retired, it should be vacant right now.
Yeah. Just him defending the lineal strap. That's what I think he does. I think he gets rid of it and just.
I think if AJ loses to Usyk, he just fights Ngannou but they'll make a what do you call them things like exhibition. They won't go to his record because Ngannou's a big fucker, bro.
Yeah, man. Fuck getting punched by him, bro.
Yeah, forget that.
Gloves as well. You can keep.
Yeah, they're talking about MMA gloves, aren't they? As well. I mean, it just don't happen. It's just all noise.
Listen, Fury's team won't allow that. Fury will say all that stuff. Oh yeah, His team, when it comes to all the fighting and stuff, if it's boxing, legally you're not allowed to wear France gloves anyway. Yeah. So that's not happening unless he wants to get in an MMA cage or do boxing rules. They're not wearing France gloves. That's it. And if he is wearing, if it is a MMA cage or boxing rules, there's no running because you can't lean on the ropes and lean back.
You're in trouble. That's a problem.
You're in trouble.
Giz, now you're joining an illustrious list of people and fighting on Channel 5. Like, you're in there with Chuck Norris, Van Damme, Seagal, Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? Walker, Texas Ranger, and now Denzel Bentley. Mate, Dolph Lundgren and Denzel Bentley. You know what I mean? That's a serious fucking list that you're on. How do you feel about that? Because, listen, we've texted a little bit about it. It's a Friday night fight night on Channel 5. Everyone's got access to Channel 5, right? I'm going to be honest, they haven't promoted it as much as I thought. I thought I would be seeing a lot of Wasserman, Orange and Denz and Linus billboards in places. I would have thought there'd be stuff on the tube, but that may be coming next week for all I know, because it's going nowhere, right? Now, how the fuck has camp gone? Because you're looking strong, boy. I saw you slinging bench press throws.
And fresh. Look at him. He's ready to walk in that ring now.
I am, bro. Listen, I've been in the gym since January. I was hoping to fight in March. You know what I mean? So I'm ready. I'm over the training bit. It's like, let's just fight now. I'm so happy that I'm happy it's 2 weeks, but I wish it was closer. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know, you just got to use the time to keep perfecting what you want to do and keep, getting around to, just keep using this to get in a better shape than I am in now. I'm in shape, man. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go. It's just a waiting game now. There's nothing else to do apart from just continuing to just continue to perfect whatever I want to do on the night. That's it, literally.
Now, for those that don't know, we were supposed to do this last night, but Den's got a little bit itchy and went, I've got to go to the gym, which is powerful, which we respect. We respect. And it's like, that's where you're at right now. That's like a killer champion mindset, mate. That's fucking epic.
Yeah.
Now, it's Indigo, it's O2, it's Channel 5, and it's Linus Udolfia, who is a lovely man. We've had him on before. Today he put up a picture that he's been sparring with old Felix. Now, that's just like, what are you doing? Don't do things like that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But I think he's been sparring them from before anyway. Like they were sparring for a while. I think they were sparring on the build up to me anyway, so it's just like whatever. But I think he's been sparring Craig Richards. Okay. So, than anything. Yeah, I think he's sparring Craig Richards. But listen, to me, it doesn't really matter who you're sparring because
that's it.
It's not me, innit? Like you spar who the fuck you want to spar that.
Yeah, and sparring ain't fighting either. So
it's not fighting exactly. It's not going to make a difference because you can spar Felix all you want. Yeah, Felix beat me, but Felix doesn't have the style I had. So I don't know what you're prepping for. Like, okay, I held my own against Felix. Okay, well done to you. You might be able to handle that style better, but that's not my style.
Yeah.
See what I'm trying to say? cool, you're sparring Craig. Okay, cool. I'm not as tall as Craig. I don't know, but everyone's different in it. Sometimes you can't find the perfect sparring partner. Listen, I spar whoever I get there. I spar the southpaw this camp. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. It's sparring. All you want to do is sharpen your tools, innit? But if that's his way of throwing shots, hey, that's you. You still got to fight on the night, bro. It doesn't make a difference.
How excited are you? Because listen, it is potentially the biggest stage you've been on, right? BT Sport is BT Sport, right? A lot of people don't like. If I do BT Sport, I'll try and do a day pass. I'll watch football.
Yeah, no, of course,
I'm not doing $25.99, but everyone's got Channel 5. So
yeah, definitely.
you know what I mean? Like it is. There's the potential. Like my granddad will be watching that. Shout out, granddad. You know what I mean? Like I'll be telling him my mate's fighting on there. Like put Channel 5 on, old boy. Like
yeah,
that's massive. Like are you pumped for that? Because that could be a level of exposure that you just haven't had yet, which is amazing.
Yeah, no, that's sick. I haven't really thought about it though. Like I thought about all the access that people have to it. Like even like I've got a couple of friends inside and that they can all watch it. Like, oh, listen, I'm on Channel 5. You can finally watch me fight, kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
You feel me? Like that's as far as I thought about it. But like, in terms of like the mad exposure it may bring, it's like kind of already know. It's not. I've boxed on telly before, so that's not something that's got me really pumped or gassed. For me, I just want to fight. Like, without even trying to sound like a mad person, I just literally like, let's just get it cracking, please, bro. Like, like it's just been a long time coming as well. Like we've been both mandated for the Southern Air to fight, and our names have been, in the same hat for a while now. So it was one of them fights where it's like, yeah, we've been tied together for so long, I can't even. I'm not losing to you, kind of thing. I have to beat you. Do you know what I mean? Just because of the back and forth for so long, like nothing's been all nasty or like bare like a rivalry thing. But it's just like you mentioned me, and someone might be like, yeah, what about the Linus fight? That happen. It's like, all right, cool. When it comes, it comes, isn't it? Like it did happen the first time, not because of me. His team pulled him out. I'm not gonna say him, but his team pulled him out the purpose. But I just feel like another thing that actually gets me like angry is the wrong word, but that just bugs me is I feel like a lot of guys think they can say my name because I lost the cash. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's one of them ones where it's like, say no more, that's fine, come.
Yeah.
Because even if I had a beat cash, you'd have been mandatory anyway next. But I feel like you're more confident now because you've seen me lose and you feel like that's the way for you to lose. Cool, there's things I weren't doing right or whatever. Like there's a reason for everything for me. So that fight, that's done. This is a different fight. I don't think you can have a turn with me because someone's let's go in it. If you're better than me, then cool, you're better than me. But everyone's getting more comfortable now thinking they can fight me because I've taken a loss. So that's even more of a point for me to prove that.
But that's a good thing. Like Triple G, remember the biggest thing with him was no one would actually sign to fight him. And then when they started seeing holes in his game, everyone then wants it. And it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
then let's have it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, not literally that. So I get more fights this way.
Yeah.
Loads of guys think they can think, but then just watch the performance. I think this is going to be the best everyone's seen me yet. Like, like in the flesh, like the best you've seen me yet, 100%. Like, I just different energy, man.
Well, look, listen, we're boys, and like even Uncle Larry said that wasn't you that night with Cash. It was you've had a comeback fight. You banged the geezer out. You look good. You look strong. You look sharp. It's what it was. That again, but that's gonna make you more dangerous because you've been through it. You don't want to go through that again. You've had it.
No, yeah, exactly that.
You've had that taken away, and like a zero means fuck all anymore.
Yeah, thank God.
It really doesn't. No one cares anymore. We just want to see great fights, and this is a great fight. This is like the epitome of a British title fight. Is this? I thought this was going to wind up on Sky. I really did. I thought this was going to wind up.
That's why. So did I.
Yeah. I thought this was going to wind up on like a big Sky card. I thought it was going to be probably a co-main or even a main way. They always do it because Sky like to pump out like a Florian or something, don't they? Like, our boy Dan has been co-main and second to co-main to fights that he shouldn't have even been co-main to. You know what I mean? It was clearly a much bigger fight, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, it's true. But I thought it was going to be on Sky, which is why I thought I was going to be out in March. The same time Dan was out, I thought it was all going to be in the same car because obviously Wasserman were dealing with Sky at the time or silent or whatever. But listen, we got our own show now on Channel 5, which is even better, to be honest.
Way better.
At the end of the day, like you're saying, Larry's there, that's not me, but it's like, no one cares what was anything else outside of what happened in that ring. So I got to deal with that. But like you said, I'm not trying to go through that again. And bro, how many times have we spoke? Like all three of us. Like I've never said to you, like, no, later down the line. Anytime you not saying, I'm like, let's go. Like everyone wants to see the big fights. Like this is what I do for a living. I'm in the gym every day training. I fight for a living. Why wouldn't I want to be in these fights? You think I don't want to have them nights that Fury had the other day? You're not like I want to shit myself being in them stages there. I want to like that's a blessing. Like I get to that stage, I'm like I don't want to shit myself and being on the undercard in some corner fight. No, I'm trying to be on that. Even if it's an O2 20,000 and I'm headlining, that's
O2 20,000. That's
I mean,
mate.
that's
O2
mad.
on a big O2 one. That is heavy. It's like
bro, people shit themselves talking in front of their school classroom. 20,000 people at the fucking O2.
So I'm saying like. That's what I want to be. So I want to be in these entertaining fights so people know like, raw, like he's really about it kind of thing. So when I am fighting on the big cars and stuff, people want to come and see. Like I don't want to just be. A lot of people know how to milk the game sick, but they know how to milk it because of their character or the way they've been guided or the way they've been promoted, and that's good for them. Unfortunately, I don't feel like acting a fool on camera. I ain't being promoted for my debut as no amateur Olympian or ABA champion or whatever, so I'm not getting that push. So I've got to do things a little bit different. And this is how I decided to do it. Like I ain't scared. I ain't shying from no one or scared of anything or whatever. Like if you're better than me, you beat me. But
that's the shit.
I don't think there's a lot of guys that are better than me. That's what it is, isn't it? Like, but yeah, like you said, it's just haggler mentality. Yeah, like let's go, bro. Like what am I hiding for? What am I hiding for? Nah, man. I'm here to fight, man. I love it. I love fighting. So
I'd love to hear that, man. How's all the strength going?
Yeah,
are you smashing up numbers on Dan yet?
No, I tell you what, Dan beats me on the bike every time. Dan's a freak of nature, you know. That's so jarring, but he's a freak of nature. 100%. That guy is nuts. He just there are a few lifting numbers I'm catching up, but that bike.
Do you remember that time a few weeks ago that we were supposed to do the Domestic Dons pod with you, Dan, and me, and Ian, if he could have made it, and then Arsenal was on, so he didn't turn up, and then he went on holiday the next day and forgot to tell us. That's British Championship right there, right?
That is done.
I expect you to do way worse when you get that belt back, because we did that one where you had the belt on and you're just chilling in Ghana.
That was strong.
Yeah.
I need you to immediately, flights booked straight back to Ghana. Got the belt on. I'm on a press tour immediately.
Hey, no, yeah. Don't worry. What shoulder did I put it on the last time?
You was on the right, I think.
Yeah, it's going on the left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Dan's a mad person. That guy, he's so tight. I remember he went to St. Lucia, innit? Yeah.
Look, standard. I mean, it's something that I would forget that I was doing that week.
Oh, that is funny.
Guys,
I'm in shape, man. I'll send you a little picture. I ain't trying to show
I can't. I mean, obviously.
Yes, go on.
What? There's tickets still available, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Obviously, anyone that can't get through to me, if you go on my Instagram, on my page, there's a link in my bio with the promo code to get your tickets from as well. So that's probably easier for everyone else that don't have like direct contact to me.
Decent.
Big.
Guys, Friday the 13th, Channel 5.
It's on.
Buzzing. If we can make it, we will be there.
Oh, we're there.
Yeah.
We going?
Yeah.
We're going. I need to tell my wife. I need to tell my wife.
You have to slide that one in.
Well, no, the thing is, Denz, is like your boy's kind of a recluse. I don't really go out very many places. Like I'll go to work and come home, and that's literally like that's my outings for the day. And like if I'm going out to places twice inside of a month, my wife's going to be like, "What are you doing? What's happening?"
What's going on? Yeah.
Guys, cannot wait to see you out, mate.
I can't wait to get out, man. I can't wait to get out that. I thought this year. Usually every year I fight in March, April time.
Yeah, it just means you just get a few more out. You get May, and then you do like July, and then you do you get a couple of other ones. Like easy, you get another 2 out this year.
No, definitely after this 100%. But where like I would have fought already, and I'd have been like, next one. Like, I ain't fought since November. I need to fight. I just want to fight. I'm in the gym, like get me out, man.
Our Trumpy is Uncle Frank at the minute. Because like he's kind of sort of was a little bit in the shadows for a bit, and then he's kind of just swooped it up, fucked everything up, Like nicking purse bids left and right. Like he's sitting there like he's mugging off anytime Conor Benn fights. He's like, I've got Echo, I've got David, I'm ready to throw him out there. Like he's nicking British champions. He's like he's doing the Lord's work. He must be just.
He's in a row right now. He's in a row. He's in a row. It's good to see as well. It's good to
like
see
the 90s again.
For a minute, everyone's just just like loving up the Eddie Hearn side of thing, and it's like people have become a fan of the promoter rather than the fighters. So it's like anyone that's with Frank, you just write off all the fighters. Anyone that's with Eddie Hearn, you just think they're the best things since sliced bread, and it's like, yo, that's not how it works, bro. So everyone just become a fan of Eddie Hearn. So it was good to see Frank just messing up the party for once. Like, nope, that's not happening. Oh, you thought, now we're over here, bro. You know what I mean? So like, it's just one of those things. Like, and I think that fight the week after mine, Andrade and Zach Parker, can get a sick fight as well. And you know what I'm saying? That he's got him over to the UK to fight Zach Parker, but Eddie Hearn didn't win that purse bid. Like, I think he's going to have a lot of trouble with his fighters, and I think he's hiding the fact that there's a lot of trouble going on behind closed doors with the zone deal and his UK fighters, because he's not really representing his fighters well. You just look at the ones that are selling rather than like, bro, like Demetrius Andrade. Come on, you got to look after a guy like that.
Man,
no. He's already stepped. He's already stepped back. Like, how rude is it? Right? You get him a Stadium UK debut that you lose a purse bid on, and you go, I know what I'll do. I'll put two of my other boys on a different show on the same night, and I won't
on the same day, on the same night. Like, it's mad.
That's dark.
Like, you're not even going to be there for him. Like, that's your guy. And then you've always talked about, oh yeah, he's alright. You can go somewhere else. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, someone like Demetrius Andrade, you should be trying to push them big fights for him. And I honestly don't think he tried hard enough, because at the point where you could have started trying hard enough, you got Canelo, and then it's like, I've got a better fighter here, mate, and you're chasing him. We don't need you to mess up this party for me. This is my money. Like, he's got two cash cows right now that will save his company. Canelo and AJ. That's what's saving his company right now. For me, he's building Conor Benn, but then other than those three names, like, who is selling out arenas on their own? It's only when he puts on the fights, like Fowler versus Beefy, like that's sold because of the fight. But who are you just gonna put in there of anyone? Like, you're not putting, I don't know, who's other welterweight, whoever his other welterweight. You're not putting them in with Van Herden and selling any arena.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
look, Conor looked good, right? But I don't think people are signing up. I don't think people sign up to DAZN for a particular fighter. I don't think there's someone that, because I think this is the weird thing with the model. I was a bit pissed when the BT Sport deal fell through, because I thought that would have been wicked. I thought it would have been wicked to have like Golden Boy, Matchroom, and Frank all on one platform. That would have been sick, right? That would have been nice. It is what it is. But like, you don't, like, how many people have a DAZN membership just for Canelo's fights? I'm not sure it's that many. You just do it because you love the sport, innit?
No, but that's hardcore fans like us. Like, you got a lot of guys that follow fighters and not follow the fighting. So like, for example, I'll be honest with you, if it's an American card, there's about a handful of fighters I stay up for. I'm not staying up for every fight. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm too old to stay up.
I like those fighters. The same with DAZN. It's like, you might get one of them Italy cards. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't
know any of those guys. I don't know. I'm not interested in it. But the Italian fans would. That's what they do. All the Mexican fans, I'm sure they don't give a damn about any of the UK shows that the big names ain't on. They'll be looking for.
Every now and again, I'll creep on one of them Uzbek cards just to see what's going on in the crowd, because there was one of them Uzbek cards. There was this one geezer who was in silver double denim, and he was like giving it the biggest wedding singer stuff. He's giving it Dua Lipa songs. He's giving it a bit of U2. They got dance shit going on in between the fights and stuff. And it was just like, I don't know what this is.
What is going on? Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. Shout out to Uzbeks. Uzbekistan for life. You know what I mean? Central Asia forever. Guys, mate, we'll kill that there. No, I cannot wait to see you out.
Yeah.
Best of luck. And I will be talking to you anyway, guys.
Fuck yeah.
I'll send you my little hench video. I want to
Let's go. Come on.
And the new.
That's got a nice ring. That's got a nice ring.
Two-time, too sharp.
Two-time.
Bam. Later, mate. See you later.
Good job. Thanks for joining us, bro.
Hey, Streets. Thanks for joining us. You've been missing for a hot step. Last time I was with some other guy. I don't know his name. But the guy with the bun.
Jesse, hey, hold on a minute. Hashtag pray for Jesse, because no one's seen or heard from Jesse for months. No one knows. Jesse just vanishes. The Gypsy Prince just vanishes. Honestly, like he vanished for 5 years once. Then I just saw him at Liverpool Street one day in a roll neck, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I work here."
He was traveling.
Legend, the geezer. Exactly. Hashtag pray for Jess. Geez.
Hashtag pray for
Too time. Too sharp. Later, mate.
See you later, brother.
Cool.